Imagine paying thousands of dollars to live in a luxury high-rise apartment, and this is what you hear from your neighbor day and night. Of course, this was the result.
And so it's just really fucked up because I actually really loved this space that I was in. And they didn't even give me a warning or nothing.
The fact that Jordan Lucas, who's doing pretty well streaming with almost 6,000 followers on Twitch, was surprised that she was evicted is crazy, considering she turned her apartment into a club and farm. But this is where we are with streaming nowadays, where everyone sees how rich and famous you can get from it.
Do it, but she really my mans though. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit though. Like we was f***ed up together. Now got lamps together, word.
And unlike the previous wave of streamers like Ninja, where you had to be dominant at a video game to achieve streaming success, nowadays new streamers are following the footsteps of Aiden, Kai, and Speed. Those guys created and popularized a style of loud, goofy, fun, adventurous IRL streaming that pushes creative boundaries. And that's kind of the problem here. New streamers are looking at Kai and all the crazy activities that he does and high-profile guests that he has on.
The fact that God could put me in a position to change lives in a matter of a small amount of time is all that I love.
And they're trying to duplicate that style in their own way, one-upping themselves every time they stream, which leads to a streamer getting evicted for having a farm in their apartment. But I'm Jew, welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, before we get into it, big companies with poor security are getting hacked every single day. And your personal information, sometimes including your social security number, is being sold on the dark web. So spammers, scammers, and identity thieves can target you. And because they face zero repercussions, it's on us to protect ourselves, which is why I use today's sponsor, Aura. Aura keeps you safe by doing all the hard work for you. They'll identify data brokers that are selling your information and submit opt-out requests on your behalf. Give Aura a few weeks and you'll stop seeing your information on these websites when you search yourself. And it'll mean less spam for you. Aura will continuously search the dark web and alert you if they find your personal information exposed. They'll let you know fast if anyone tries to use your information to access your credit or bank accounts. Plus, they give up to $5 million in identity theft insurance should the worst case scenario happen. The Aura app also has a VPN with 100+ virtual locations. If you do actually use a VPN, which you definitely should be using, does your current VPN have all these features too? So go to my link aura.com/JewAlmighty and try free for 14 days. That'll be enough time for Aura to find out if any of your personal information has been exposed. But thank you so much to Aura for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get into it. Now look, I feel for anyone getting evicted. I've been evicted before and it's no fun. And yes, a 7-day notice is crazy, but you know what? So is having a fucking farm in your apartment. Or any of this other stuff that Jordan has done in there. I guarantee you her lease didn't allow for her to have a dog over a certain weight, let alone chickens, rabbits, and goats. So yeah, getting evicted sucks and you have to feel for her, but you also have to feel for any one of her neighbors that had to put up with her. If you've ever lived in an apartment, then you know how much of a shared experience it is. Just walking through the hallway, you can smell different foods that people are cooking or if people are smoking. Depending on what floor you live on, you can have neighbors above you, below you, to the left and right of you. You can hear people stomping or running across the floor at night. Depending on how thin the walls is, you can hear your neighbor's music or if a movie is too loud. I mean, it can be a lot. And it seems like Jordan did all of that at all times, day or night. I mean, even without her bringing an entire farm into her apartment, she probably still was a terrible neighbor to have. I mean, based on her activities, how loud she was, and I'm sure the traffic that she had from people coming and going into her apartment at all times, she really shouldn't be surprised at all.
Jordan gets evicted for having a farm in her high-rise apartment. Nah, girl, you knew dang well. Them folks, apartment folks, renter folks, whatever you want to call it, you know them folks don't play that stuff. They already be tripping about dogs and cats, and you gonna bring a farm up in that hole? So you mean to tell me you just bought Wilbur and friends in your apartment and was like, yeah, this finna be fire right here. Like, y'all need to stop doing all this crazy stuff for social media.
I mean, we've seen A&P get kicked out of a penthouse for the type of attention they bring, and they paid a ton of money to rent that.
We could fight it. Everyone's asking me, why don't you sue? We could do that, but that would take months. And also, you think he's gonna allow us to bring in guests, or you think he's gonna make everything very difficult while we're streaming? So if he's making it difficult, give us our money back. We'll leave, okay? We'll find a new spot, but that's the position we're in, bro, and we have to find a spot ASAP. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people overcharging right now, so we haven't been able to find exactly what we're looking for, but that's where we're at. Deadass, I don't have a spot to stay right now.
The fact is, tenants, property managers, and owners don't want the type of attention that streaming brings. They don't want the traffic, the noise, or activities. And you can't really blame them because streamers definitely have a nuisance type of reputation, which is well earned in certain cases.
Language, there's kids around here.
I didn't say any curse words. What'd I say?
Just watch your language.
What'd I say?
You got a stupid shirt on over there.
Yeah. Your kids can't read, though.
What are you talking about?
Your kids can't read, can they?
I'm sure your kids watch.
Get away from me.
You started talking to me, buddy.
Get away from me.
You get away from me. Watch your kids. Go walk away.
Dog. Nick! God fucking damn it, Nick. God fucking damn, Nick. You fucking dumb.
You know, it's kind of like filming workouts in gyms now. Because of the nuisance that a lot of social media influencers were with setting up recording equipment, taking up a bunch of space, being in people's way, and recording people in their backgrounds that don't want to be on camera, a lot of gyms have just started banning recording and recording equipment like tripods across the board. And it just seems like that's how it's going to be with a lot of buildings and properties when it comes to streamers. A lot of them are loud, there's a lot going on, a lot of traffic back and forth, and activities and people that a lot of landlords and property owners won't want in their properties. I mean, you could just look at the Black Boy Max situation, all the drama he had with getting rappers not to smoke in the Airbnb that he was renting.
Oh, it should be in a bag. I want to smoke.
It's all right. Is this right? Yeah.
Oh, I just stop playing song.
Ladies, hello.
Who's smoking? Yo, TJ.
What's up? Who the
Yo, this a B&B. You can't smoke in here. This don't go off. Yeah. I appreciate you though. But yeah. Yo, tell Yo, bro. Yo, you can't smoke in here. This go off. Like, please. I appreciate you. Can you show them where, like, in the back and not smoking?
I'm sure the Airbnb owner wouldn't want all those people in their property to start with. So I really wouldn't be surprised if residential properties just started banning streaming across the board. But it seems like Jordan is doing all right after her whole eviction situation. Her spirits don't seem down at all. She's being smart and making content around the situation.
Jordan. Is she playing them stupid flutes?
All right. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jordan, and I really would like to keep sleeping some more, but I guess that's not the way the cards were set up for me.
End of the day, I think streamers, especially if they're making that type of loud, fun, playful IRL content, just need to move smarter and be more careful. Maybe it's an opportunity to invest in studios and recording spaces, kind of like the WeWork model for streamers. That could definitely be big business. But thanks for watching. Y'all let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Also, make sure you check out the next video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram for behind the scenes and real life stuff, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.